Hey guys, it's Miracle Woku. How are we doing today, guys? How is your portfolio breathing? Are you swimming in the deep or have you already taken profit? Have you called your market top already or are you just hanging in there? Guys, no matter what your answer is to this question, we are going to analyze the Bitcoin chart and see exactly where we are on the chart right now. What is the price doing? What are our chances? What are our hopes of the bull run continuing? Do you want to see 100k? Do you want to see 200k? Guys, I know you want hopium. I know you want me to tell you Bitcoin is going back to 60k in the next 2 weeks. I know you want me to tell you that Bitcoin is going to 100k. Guys, but anything is possible. Right now, we are going to look at where we are on the chart. I believe you should prefer reality to whatever kind of speculations out there. So right now guys, Bitcoin is around 35k, 35,200. We've been suffering. Bitcoin recently suffered a catastrophic dump. All right, this is clearly not expected in the bull run. Of course, Bitcoin may not have had so much history, but of course we have history enough to measure what we expect in bull cycles. But of course, Bitcoin is still creating its own history. So whatever happens this year will become part of the bull run, will become part of the Bitcoin cycles. All right. So we have a reference if it happens again. So guys, right now, Bitcoin has fallen well below 30, well below 40 or 50%. We've seen catastrophic dumps, like I said. So this is a daily candle of the BTC USDT Coinbase chart I'm showing right here. So we are currently sitting well below the 200 EMA, well below the 200 EMA on the daily candle, and this is really unusual, guys. To be honest, we had catastrophic dumps. We have moved well below 41k. 200 EMA right now is just around close to 42k BTC, and right now the price is around 35k BTC, 35,300. So guys, it's been a horrible period. We have seen this first head and shoulder. I'm going to expand this chart a little so you see what I'm saying. Here that I have, we have seen this head and shoulder prints in here, the smaller one. We broke through it. We couldn't hold the 49k region. We couldn't hold the 50k region. We broke through it and tanked severely. We tanked severely, guys. This is a complete head and shoulder at this point. But I don't know if we are done. I don't know if we are done. If you have been following market trends recently, you must have seen videos. You must have heard of this being complete whale manipulation. I know this is what you want it to be. This is what we all want it to be. We want these whales to push it back up. We want this ally. We want these guys to push the price back up. The same way they manipulated it down. We saw the textbook Wyckoff distribution printed on the BTC chart. So we all see and believe that this is pure manipulation. Now we are waiting for the whales, guys. We are waiting for the whales. Are you waiting for the whales? Is that a good strategy? You have to answer the question. What if the whales don't get to push it back up? What if the whales don't get to push the price back up? What if they just want to buy BTC at 15k? What if they want to buy BTC at 20k? I mean, who doesn't want BTC cheaper? But then, we expect this bull run to continue, guys. We have not seen any signs of a market top so far. We have not seen any signs, any on-chain matrix that indicates that we are at a global top yet. And to be honest with you guys, if you guys know or understand the chart or the market cap cycles, you would know that we haven't done anything very significant compared to the previous cycles. Normally, each cycle is supposed to be smaller as the market cap gets bigger and bigger, all right? But not this, guys, not this. Clearly not this that we are having right now. But on the market cap, Bitcoin market cap chart, but on the crypto, but on the BTC chart, but on the crypto cap charts, and but on the altcoin market cap chart, we have not seen any blow off tops. We have not seen any insane movements, guys. So right now on this chart, we are still below the 200 moving average. And for Bitcoin bull case to continue, guys, we need to go back. We need to go back above this blue line, this blue EMA right here. We need to go back above this blue line. In a bull run, this blue line is usually the least. We first fall back to the red line, which is the 20 EMA. You can see that most times the price falls back and bounces off the red. In a strong bull trend, it bounces off the red EMA line on daily candle. A daily candle is actually a good correction, all right? If we are looking for retracement or correction, a daily candle, the 20 EMA on daily candle is really decent. Then if we get down to the 50 EMA, which is the orange line here, Okay, if we get to the 100, that's really some strong correction. Then if we get to the 200 and even below it right now, that's actually flips from bullish to bearish. All right, macro guys, on a macro perspective, we are not denying that Bitcoin is still on an uptrend. Like, well, okay, we are still bullish long term, right? Whether Bitcoin is going to go to 200, 500K, $1 million over a longer time frame, we expect this to happen. But right now on this chart, we have flipped below somewhere we would say comfortably that we are in a bullish market, right? It doesn't mean that the bull run is ending here. It doesn't mean that the bull run has ended right here. We could wake up in a few days or in a few weeks and we flip back over this 200 MA line, but we need this to happen. I'm just trying to tell you that realistically this is what we need to see happen. If you go back to 2017 chart, let's see if we can go back to 2017 chart. This is just around here, 2017 chart. We hardly saw anywhere Bitcoin price move below the 200 MA line. You could see this. It might have happened in 2016 or so, but right here we cannot see this happen. We had a few times when the price dipped. This was in 2016. In 2017 we had a few times, let me zoom this in a bit so you see what I'm saying. We had a few times when the price touched, this is a daily candle, it touched the 200 MA and bounced right off it quite quickly. You can see very quickly in a day. Another one spent just about 2 days here, just a day, bounced off again and continue this bullish momentum. Like I said, Bitcoin is still creating its history. So maybe whatever we are seeing right here is going to be part of history. If eventually it turns out that this bull run did not end here, over the next few months, we are going to see what's going to happen. Based on the stock to flow model, we are not at the top. On-chain metrics, we are not at the top. Nothing signifies that we have seen the top right here. But of course, you know, anything is possible. So you are supposed to trade what you see on your chart, or at least if you have bought the dip at this point, it's okay to wait and expect, okay, that miracles will happen, that these guys, these whales that push the price down are going to push it right back up. But right now, for any bullish sentiment, for any bullish case of Bitcoin and the entire market to continue, we need to flip back above the 200 MA, which is around 42K at least. If we switch this to the weekly, guys, let's see where the chart is on the weekly. We need to flip above this orange line here. Okay, the red line basically. We need to flip above 45K. Then on a daily, we need to flip above the 200 MA, which is around 42K, and hold it. Then move towards the 45K and then go to 50K. We need to sit well above this red line here. The red line is the 200 MA on weekly, and which is just around 44.8, 45K. Let's just call it 45K. We need to go back above 45K and sit there just to make sure that this bull run continues. All right. So first of all, flipping above the 200 MA. Anything other than that, guys, we are not comfortable. But on daily, we can see that we are trying to start printing new higher lows. Look at this bottom right here. Look at this next one right here, and look at the one that we are currently. So maybe if we put a little line, trend line to this, we could have something like this, and then expect the price to fall to somewhere around 33, 34K and bounce again. So we're probably just going to range just around here. We're probably just going to range just around here for the next few days, enough to have sellers for anyone. If the whales are trying to accumulate, they are going to be forcing the price back down and back up, just so people will be indecisive. They will not be sure if to sell or to hold. If the price just keeps going back up right here, we are not going to have enough sellers, and anybody who wants to accumulate well enough might not have done it so in these 2 days that we had very red candles here. So they will want, these whales will want to push the price down and cause a lot of uncertainty in the market, enough for sell pressure to push the price down and fill their orders. So what are you going to do, guys? If you think the bullish sentiment is still here, if you think we are going back above, all you just have to do is hodl your BTC. Then on the bearish scenario, you can see that we are forming another head and shoulder right here. After the first one we saw, we are forming a bigger one. We don't want this to happen, guys. You don't want this to happen. What am I saying here, guys? Look at it. A bigger one here. You have another bigger head and shoulder here. And probably, forget my drawing, we're probably going to have something like this. And then bam, bam. Okay, right here. If this happens right here, we are likely going to see 20k BTC. All right, we are possibly, there are other smaller resistances here, but guys, these are just insignificant. This is where we have another major support just around the last 2017 Bitcoin top, just around 20k. This is where we are likely going to see the price if 30k does not hold. Guys, you don't want us to fall below 30k, to be honest. If you want this bullish sentiment to continue, we have to flip above the 200 EMA, and we don't have to fall below 30k. We can possibly go back to 30k again, cause a little scare, but guys, we need to sit above the 30k level. You don't want us to go below this level, because anything could happen. We could just go straight back up down to 20k, and that will be horrible. I don't know what your portfolio is going to be looking like if we fall back down here, if you are still holding anything. So guys, let me know, are you holding anything? Are you hanging in there? Is your bag suffering right now? Are you huddling back to the bear season? Are you huddling to the moon? Are you huddling just in case we flip back up and continue this bull run as we expect it to happen? Let me know, guys. I hope you learned something in this session. Thanks, guys.